Okay, today we're talking about, are indoor dryer vent kits safe and are they even legal? So what is an indoor dryer vent kit or bucket? It attaches to the end of the exhaust hose on an electric dryer. They are not designed for gas-powered dryers. This kind here, you fill the bottom of the bucket with water and the dryer exhausts into this bucket. The air comes out of these holes and the residual lint in the air is supposed to be captured by the water bath. These require the water to be changed out and refilled regularly. And obviously you're still going to get some fine lint inside the building with just those open holes. Another style is a filter type indoor dryer vent like this. It's basically a metal box with a replaceable filter, as you see here, and that's going to capture any fine lint particulate. Comes with a flexible duct, hose connectors, spare filters, instruction manual. And both styles are designed to allow an electric dryer to be installed in a location where it's not practical or structurally near impossible to drill a hole in the side of the wall to vent to the outside. Here's what it looks like installed in real life. This one is installed in a commercial office building in the equipment room down in the basement. All four walls are solid concrete, so that's why they had to do this. But you always want to check with your local authority having jurisdiction to see if local code will even allow you to do this. I would not recommend this, particularly in a residential setting, because they do require maintenance, and if people forget, it could lead to potential fire hazard if you have a buildup of lint inside that collection box. If you have a buildup of lint, that filter gets plugged, or that water bath doesn't collect all the lint, you're going to have fine lint getting in the air, and if people breathe that in, it's not good for your lungs, and it can get sucked into electronics in your house or building or other appliances. The other issue is if you restrict the airflow through that filter because it's clogged, you're going to potentially overheat the electric heating elements in the dryer or cause excessive moisture buildup in the dryer, causing it to potentially rust metal components, reducing the lifespan of that dryer and efficiency. The other issue with dumping the dryer exhaust into an occupied space is you're affecting the indoor air quality of that space. Because think about what you're doing. You're dumping warm, moist air into the space. And especially if you live in a humid environment, that could be problematic, could lead to potential mold or mildew issues. Just something to think about. So this installation, behind one wall was solid bedrock, behind another wall was a gym, behind the third wall was a maintenance shop, and then behind the fourth wall was a parking garage, and you had 3-story commercial office building above. So there was no realistic good way to duct this to the outside. That's why they did this. So what does building code say? The International Mechanical Code, section 504, says that clothes dryers shall be exhausted in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions, and dryer systems shall convey moisture and any products of combustion to the outside of the building. So if you have a gas-fired dryer, for example. Dryer exhaust ducts shall terminate on the outside of the building and be equipped with a backdraft damper. The exception to this section would be heat pump ductless clothes dryers. And the International Residential Code, section M1501, basically says the same thing. Clothes dryers shall be exhausted in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Exhaust shall convey moisture outdoors, and the ducts shall terminate on the outside of the building. And again, this section does not apply to ductless heat pump style dryers. So what are some options for you if you live in an area or you work in a building that does not have a dryer exhaust hookup already? Well, you can have one installed. Relocate the dryer to another area of the building where it's more cost effective and appropriate to install an exhaust duct to the outside. or consider purchasing a ductless heat pump dryer. Some areas may offer tax incentives or rebates for doing that. Just FYI. So I hope this information is helpful. And if you are a facilities maintenance professional, I'd like to introduce you to this Facility Maintenance Handbook. It's a practical resource guide and training aid. It is available in the link in this video description below on Amazon in paperbook and ebook format. It has common documents, signage, reference material, shop equipment drawings, and more. I hope you find it helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.